Welcome to our channel, where today we dive into the fascinating world of numismatics, exploring an extraordinary piece of currency that has captivated collectors and enthusiasts alike, the 1992 1-cent coin. This seemingly ordinary coin, which was once merely a minor denomination in circulation, has garnered astonishing attention due to the few remaining examples of it featuring prominent errors and mistakes during its production process. The most renowned of these is the 1992 penny, which, due to an intriguing series of mishaps at the US Mint, is now valued at a staggering $351 million. Yes, you heard that right. This simple 1-cent coin has reached astronomical heights in its worth, and today, we will peel back the layers of mystery surrounding its phenomenal value. To understand why this particular coin is worth so much, we must first examine the significant errors behind its production. In 1992, the US Mint made widespread changes to their coinage production processes as they transitioned to new methods of execution. One of the more remarkable transformations involved the introduction of the new mint mark, an innovation that allowed the mint to identify the place of origin for a coin and monitor production more effectively. However, while 1992 was a year of innovation, it was also a year of error. Several coins were accidentally stamped with the wrong mint mark, leading to unique and rare specimens. Specifically, collectors became enamored with the elusive 1992 Philadelphia mint penny that bore the D mint mark, a coin that should have never existed under normal circumstances. As collectors began to dig deeper into their penny hoards, they discovered the unique 1992 D pennies that confused collectors and dealers alike. Demand for these coins surged, propelling the price beyond any logical rationale. There were also errors related to the way coins were minted, particularly regarding the planchette, the disc on which the coin is stamped. In some cases, these planchets were improperly prepared or flawed, resulting in significant defects that made the coin stand out from the thousands of others produced that year. Collectors are always on the lookout for such anomalies, understanding that these errors can create items of immense value, pieces that tell a story of both human error and history. Moreover, as the fields of error coin collecting and numismatics have expanded, the notion of what constitutes a valuable coin has evolved considerably. In many ways, the precious nature of the 1992 1-cent coin serves as a beacon for city folk hoping to strike it rich. These errors are not just simple flaws, they represent a clash between the ideals of precision and the unpredictable nature of craftsmanship in the coin minting process. Each coin with an error presents a unique history, telling us about the time and place of its minting, as well as the individuals involved in its creation. With the appreciation of these rare coins comes the unpredictable nature of supply and demand, which has drastically affected the value of the 1992 era penny. Despite being produced in large quantities, the 1992 D era coin remains uncommon due to its particular minting mistakes. This paradox sustains high interest throughout the collecting community, further driving up the price. The thrill of discovering an error penny among everyday change is a dream for many avid coin collectors, injecting excitement into what seems like a mundane task of penny hunting. People who come across these rare specimens can become instant millionaire collectors, capturing the imaginations of amateurs and seasoned collectors alike. This element of rarity takes on a life of its own, making the concept of finding a 1992 1-cent coin akin to discovering a hidden treasure, transforming ordinary everyday actions into quests for fortune. Perhaps the most intriguing aspect of these unique coins lies not only in their financial value but also in their role as cultural artifacts. In a rapidly changing world with ever-evolving technology, the minor cigarette advertisement of a penny becomes a significant testament to where we were and where we are going. Today, wonder and intrigue surrounding these coins are fueled by social media and the rise of many online marketplaces. These platforms have allowed collectors to converse in real time and to share their finds, stories, and passion for numismatics. Videos showcasing these unique coins attract significant attention, often leading to further exploration of their value among viewers who may have felt distanced from the world of coin collecting prior to such exposure. The coin experts and enthusiasts who share their experiences enthrall audiences with not just financial figures but also the historical journey of such relics. Through appreciation of the errors in these coins, there's a deeper understanding of the human aspect of currency production, the hands and minds that produce coins, the moments that lead to anomalies, and the stories they weave into their existence. Each 1992 1-cent coin encapsulates an intriguing narrative, connecting current enthusiasts with a past filled with history and heritage. These narratives help reinforce why the monetary value attached to these coins continues to rise, showcasing an interplay between historical connections, economic fluctuations, and cultural significance. Moreover, the value of a coin is also determined by its condition. Coins are graded based on their wear and imperfections, and the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin is considered. For instance, a 1992 penny that has been kept in pristine condition would potentially be worth more than one that has seen wear and tear. Consequently, some collectors have taken to carefully examining their coins, utilizing magnifying glasses and specialized tools to assess the condition and authenticity of their finds. As the buzz surrounding these unique coins continues to escalate, we also see a rise in counterfeit coins, further complicating the landscape of error coin collecting. Nevertheless, there remains a legitimate excitement generated by the possibility of unearthing a 1992 1-cent coin, resplendent with errors, even amidst the specter of deceit. Through education and community engagement, collectors can arm themselves with the knowledge to navigate this landscape, ultimately contributing to a more robust marketplace. With prices soaring to unprecedented heights arising from these errors and mistakes, it's crucial for potential sellers to take due diligence in certifying their coins and understanding the market forces at play. Some have made it their mission to track and authenticate distinct error coins, building a business around certifications that guarantee a coin is indeed what its collector believes it to be. Additionally, auction platforms have taken notice of the growing demand for unique currency, leading to bidding wars as collectors vie for the opportunity to be a part of this exclusive club. There is an exhilarating nature to auctions, where the desire to own a piece of history ignites, further fueling the price of rare coins and emphasizing the importance of the 1992 1-cent coin. Beyond the raw numbers associated with these coins, there exists an element of nostalgia the penny evokes. Many of us have fond memories rooted in our experiences with coinage, from flipping pennies to make decisions to rooting through change for that lucky find, a treasured childhood experience that remains imprinted on our minds. The 1992 1-cent coin has become a symbol of a transformative shift not just in our currency but also in how we value and perceive everyday objects. It embodies a story of unexpected fortune, the thrill of the hunt, and the unexpected beauty within the realm of numismatics. As we digest this enthralling topic on the 1992 1-cent coin and its staggering valuation, we can appreciate how stories such as these contribute to our understanding of money and the history that accompanies it. Next time you hold a penny, consider the potential hidden stories lying just beneath the surface, for even the simplest of coins could become extraordinarily valuable if found at the right moment, within the context of rarity and connection to significant events. As we keep exploring the powerful intersections of history, collectability, and value, let the journey take us deeper into understanding how our perceptions and values evolve continuously. Coins, while often overlooked in our fast-paced world, remind us of the stories we carry and share, each lingering coin a testament of time and potential richness waiting to be uncovered, urging us to look closer and appreciate the seemingly ordinary things around us. Thank you for tuning in to our exploration of the 1992 1-cent coin and its remarkable rise to fame, enveloped by errors and mistakes that have drastically reshaped its destiny. We invite you to subscribe, like, and share with fellow enthusiasts as we continue to traverse the many dimensions of currency, celebrating the allure and richness that coin collecting offers to us all. Join us as we unearth more treasures, expand our horizons in the world of numismatics, and uncover the stories of our past that continue to influence our perception of value in an ever-evolving world. Next! Today we're delving into the captivating world of rare coins and exploring one of the most intriguing numismatic phenomena of the 21st century, the 2010 1-cent coin that has skyrocketed in value due to its remarkable errors and mistakes, now estimated to be worth an astounding $12 million. This story is not just about a coin, it is about the fascinating journey of how something as simple as a penny can transform into a coveted collector's item through a series of unforeseen errors during the minting process. To understand the extraordinary nature of this coin, we must first explore the specific errors that occurred in 2010 and how they significantly impacted its value. The minting process at the U.S. Mint involves meticulous attention to detail and strict quality control measures, but every so often, mishaps occur that lead to unique errors being produced during minting. In 2010, A year marked by a series of transitions in production and changes to the materials used for coinage, the U.S. Mint experienced considerable operational adjustments. One of the most critical changes involved the introduction of new composition materials for the 1-cent coin, which shifted from the previous bronze alloy to a new copper-plated zinc formula. This change, while intended to improve the cost efficiency of producing cents, inadvertently set the stage for an unprecedented series of minting errors. These errors were further compounded by the high demand for pennies during that year, leading to an accelerated production schedule that did not allow for the same level of scrutiny that the mint typically applies during normal operations. Among the most notable errors from the 2010 1-cent coins were those associated with incorrect strikes. Some coins were minted with double strikes, where the coin was stamped by the die more than once before it was ejected from the machine, resulting in a blurry or ghosted image that is strikingly unusual. These double-struck pennies are incredibly rare, and their value increases dramatically due to their unique appearance. Collectors view such coins as treasure, and the market frenzy that follows the discovery of one can be substantial. In addition to double strikes, some coins were produced with substantial misalignments in their designs. For example, when coins are stamped, they must be aligned precisely to ensure that the inscriptions, images, and any intricate designs appear where they should be on the coin's surface. In 2010, however, there were instances where the coins were misaligned, leading to unique characteristics that collectors coveted. A misaligned coin might display elements of the design on the edge or affect the clarity of inscriptions, creating an engaging discussion piece for any collection. The rarity of these misaligned coins serves to fuel their desirability further, with collectors actively searching for these distinctive features that set them apart from the broader production of standard pennies. Moreover, there were also errors related to the finish of the coins themselves. In many cases, some 2010 1-cent coins were minted with unusual textures or scratches, possibly due to contamination on the dies or issues in the production line. The surface imperfections make these coins distinctive, and collectors appreciate the uniqueness that they bring to their collections. The allure of error coins lies not only in their value but also in the stories behind their production. Each error marks a moment of human oversight, capturing the interest and curiosity of collectors who thrive on the history embedded within these pieces of currency. The errors found in the 2010 1-cent coin present a combination of chance, craftsmanship, and the ever-elusive quest for rarity that characterizes the world of numismatics. This drive for unique and rare finds has led many collectors to scour through bags of pennies, boxes of change, and even online marketplaces in search of 2010 pennies with minting errors. The thrill of finding a rare specimen among a pile of common coins captures the imagination and fosters a sense of community among coin enthusiasts. Numerous forums and social media platforms exist dedicated to this pursuit, where collectors share their findings, trade, and consult with one another about the nuances of error coins, and in particular, the intriguing details of the 2010 1-cent coin. As awareness of these error coins continues to grow, so does the price they're likely to fetch in the marketplace. The phenomenon of bidding wars at auctions has become particularly commonplace, as collectors compete to own a piece of this unique history that can potentially appreciate in value over time. The statistics surrounding these sales are compelling, with certain error coins fetching thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. A specific 2010 1-cent coin with an especially pronounced minting error could conceivably sell for even higher sums, climbing to the staggering heights we've mentioned before, like the projected $12 million price tag that captivates us today. An essential aspect of understanding the value ascribed to the 2010 penny is recognizing that the coin's presentation also plays a pivotal role in determining its market worth. Collectors often seek coins in the best condition possible, and the existence of a well-preserved coin, especially one featuring distinctive minting errors, speaks volumes about its investment potential. Coins are graded on a scale, and those that achieve higher grades will often fetch significantly higher prices. Coins that are in mint state or are uncirculated claim the highest values as they maintain their original condition, free from the wear and tear that commonly occurs with circulating currency. For the 2010 1-cent coin, collectors will tirelessly seek pristine examples, elevating their desirability and, consequently, their price in the collectibles market. Prospective buyers and sellers alike should be aware of the significance of professional grading services in evaluating error coins. The credibility of a coin's grade greatly impacts its sale potential, and many collectors turn to reputable grading services for independent evaluations. Coins graded by these organizations such as the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation hold enhanced credibility in the eyes of collectors, which can translate to a higher sale price. This independent authentication and grading provide buyers with confidence that they are investing in a desirable piece with a verifiable history and worth. Additionally, the broader economic landscape also influences the rarity and value of error coins like the 2010 1-cent error. As economies fluctuate, people's perceptions of collecting and investment alter the priorities of what to invest in. Rare coins become sought-after assets when the stock market faces volatility, as tangible assets often retain value during such periods. Therefore, as collectors attempt to hedge against economic uncertainties, the demand for rare and unique coins, including those featuring minting errors, tends to spike. The allure of owning a unique piece like the 2010 1-cent coin becomes synonymous with the search for stability in fluctuating financial climates, drawing individuals from various backgrounds into the numismatic community. Moreover, the narratives surrounding these coins profoundly shape their value. Many collectors have emotional connections to coins, whether that's due to family history, personal experiences, or the sheer thrill of finding a rare item. These connections create an intimate relationship between collectors and their finds, cementing the importance of storytelling in the collectibles market. The ability to share tales of discovery and the journey of acquiring unique coins cultivates a passionate community that transcends the acquisition of mere currency, morphing the experience into something rich with personal connection. As we engage with the world of error coins, we begin to recognize that this is more than just a financial investment, it's about building relationships and cherishing the experiences that these coins offer. Every penny we find can tell its story, and the stories behind the 2010 1-cent coin emphasize the beauty of imperfection and the delight of discovery within numismatics. This ongoing engagement with error coins like the 2010 penny invites us to examine our relationship with currency itself. In a world where our transactions are increasingly digital, holding a physical piece of currency becomes an exercise in nostalgia and appreciation for the artisan craft embedded in each coin's creation. When we invest time and resources into finding, studying, and potentially acquiring a 2010 1-cent coin, we participate in a broader narrative of human endeavor, craftsmanship, and economic history. As we conclude our exploration of the remarkable world of the 2010 1-cent coin and its complex journey to a value of $12 million, it's essential to recognize its place within the history of currency and collectability. The errors and mistakes that elevate this coin transform it from a simple cent piece into a remarkable object of fascination, investment, and cultural significance. Our view of money, rarity, and value evolves as we engage with treasures like these, reminding us that there is often more than meets the eye in the world of numismatics. Thank you for joining us in this exciting adventure of discovering the intricacies of the 2010 1-cent coin. We encourage you to hang tight to your loose change and explore the multitude of possibilities lurking within those everyday transactions. Remember, the next penny you find could be the key to unlocking a hidden history worth millions. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share your thoughts and experiences as we continue our exploration of the exceptional world of numismatics together. Next! Today we unlock the intriguing tale of the 2014 1-cent coin, a humble penny that has garnered remarkable attention and an astonishing valuation of $9 million due to its distinct errors and unique production mistakes. The story of this coin weaves a rich tapestry of human error, meticulous craftsmanship, and the unexpected allure of numismatics, making it a fascinating subject for collectors and enthusiasts alike. You might wonder how a mere 1-cent piece could reach such astronomical heights in worth, and the answer lies within a series of extraordinary production mishaps that occurred during its minting process. To dive into the depths of this extraordinary valuation, let's explore the production of the 2014 penny and the various ways errors emerged, turning it into an object of tremendous value and intrigue. The U.S. Mint operates under strict guidelines and quality control measures that ensure each coin produced meets rigorous standards. However, in 2014, amid significant advances in coin production technology and a high turnover rate in minting, the U.S. Mint encountered a series of unprecedented issues that resulted in glaringly noticeable errors on the coins that would eventually hit the market. One of the most notable production errors in the 2014 1-cent coin was related to a famed issue known as mule coins. A mule coin occurs when different dies are used together, producing a coin that features mismatched designs or elements, essentially a combination that should never have happened according to the intended design specifications. In the case of the 2014 AD penny, a rare few coins were reported that featured the obverse die from a different cent denomination paired with the reverse die intended for the standard issuance of that year. This resulted in coins that stood out starkly from their ordinary counterparts. The scarcity of these mules creates a treasure hunt atmosphere for numismatists, driving passionate collectors to actively seek these unique pieces, enhancing their value as more collectors become aware of them. This trend toward error coins drives prices to extraordinary heights, and it is not uncommon for some of these unique mules to fetch significant sums of money at auction. As we continue to peel back the layers of this story, we also find that the 2014 D1 cent coin demonstrated notable issues with its mint finishes, resulting in coins that exhibit unusual surface characteristics. Minting processes that suffer from contamination or malfunction can lead to dramatic changes in the texture of the coins produced. Some examples exhibit wrinkled surfaces, while others display gashes or scratches that became a hallmark of their production. Collectors often find such anomalies fascinating, as they represent imperfection within a world that typically values pristine condition. The aesthetic appeal of these coins increases their desirability among collectors, as each imperfection tells a story of the chaotic beauty of the minting process itself, how a simple penny can become the embodiment of human fallibility. Furthermore, the 2014 D1 cent coin is linked to critical changes in materials used for minting, as the US Mint transitioned to a new composition scheme for pennies. Initially made of highly valuable bronze, pennies of the new generation, including the 2014 version, are primarily composed of zinc with only a thin copper plating. This transition not only made minting cheaper but also complicated the existing quality control protocols, leading to increased chances of mistakes during production. The interplay of these new materials with an aging minting infrastructure ultimately led to the rise of not just exceptional errors but an entirely new subcategory of coins that mesmerizes seasoned collectors and novices alike. The terms error and varieties often blur the lines in numismatic discussions, and collectors find themselves captivated by every detail, leading to an insatiable quest for discovering the next unique find. Coin experts often describe the hunt for error coins as a journey filled with anticipation, a chance to uncover hidden gems amidst the mass of ordinary coins circulating in our daily lives. Understanding the specific details of each error becomes crucial for collectors to make informed decisions about their purchases or trades. That brings us to the importance of coin grading, a formal evaluation process that can significantly impact the market price of an error coin like the 2014 D1 cent piece. Coins are evaluated using a grading scale that ranges from poor to perfect mint state, with higher grades commanding greater value in the marketplace. The presence of errors can either enhance a coin's value or diminish it, depending on how well it has withstood the test of time and circulation. Collectors pay meticulous attention to grading standards established by professional grading services, seeking out coins that not only exhibit errors but that have also maintained high grades. Auction houses regularly feature coins through their catalogs, and bidders are often willing to pay exorbitant prices for coins that meet their specifications, particularly those with notable minting errors that result from production mishaps like those witnessed in the 2014 coins. Another intriguing facet of the 2014 D1 cent coin's valuation is its direct relationship with the evolving conversations around numismatics. Social media has transformed the way collectors interact and share information regarding unique finds. Platforms such as Instagram, YouTube, and specialized forums have audiences roped into the excitement over rare coins circulating in their own backyards. These platforms offer collectors the opportunity to showcase not only their personal collections but also to share their triumphs over the hunt for rare error coins. When a collector shares their successful discovery of a noteworthy coin, it cascades through the community, sparking the interest of other collectors who feel encouraged to examine their own change closely. Such communal engagement often ramps up interest and activity, pushing the overall value of coins up as demand increases amidst growing awareness. The world of numismatics is intricately tied to discussions surrounding history, economics, and personal narratives, and the story of the 2014 D1 cent coin is no exception. Collectors appreciate not just the financial gains associated with valuable error coins but also the human connections that emerge from sharing their experiences with others. Anecdotes about the day someone stumbled upon a rare coin, or stories about family histories tied to coin collections enrich the collecting experience itself. These tales help bind communities of enthusiasts together, paving the way for intergenerational dialogue and transferring this passion for collecting from one era to the next, ensuring that the stories surrounding coins continue to be valued long after they have left circulation. Moreover, the rise of error coins like the 2014 D1 cent coin speaks to a broader narrative about our relationship with money. As society becomes increasingly digitized and less reliant on physical currency, the tangible connection offered by coins can often evoke nostalgia and appreciation for the past. Each time collectors discuss their unique finds, they dive into an exploration of what these coins symbolize as artifacts of human history. The journey of collecting becomes about much more than the financial aspect. It becomes an examination of culture, heritage, and personal memories tied to the concept of spending money itself. As collectors wax lyrical about their experiences with coins, they breathe new life into these small pieces of history, thereby connecting the past with the present. In a world where technology dominates, the allure of finding something real, something that embodies tangible history, can inspire an ever-growing audience to engage with numismatics as a hobby or investment. When we arrive at the underlying question of why anyone would pay $9 million for a single 2014 D1 cent coin, it becomes clear that the answer lies within the multiple layers of intersecting narratives, a confluence of economic realities, storytelling, and the insatiable human pursuit of rarity and beauty. Our exploration of the 2014 D1 cent coin has provided us with insight into how errors and mistakes can create exceptional value and stir enthusiasm among collectors. As we uncover the cracks in the production process and the stories behind each coin that emerges from those cracks, we begin to appreciate the artistry embedded within. Coins are not simply currency, they are representations of moments in time, woven into our collective history, rich with the potential for connection and discovery. Thank you for joining us on this compelling journey through the world of the 2014 D1 cent coin and its remarkable rise to the forefront of the numismatic community. We hope this exploration has ignited a spark of curiosity and inspired you to delve deeper into the captivating stories that linger within our coins, encouraging you to examine your pocket change with fresh eyes. We invite you to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and share your own experiences with coins to foster further discussions around these valuable pieces of history we can hold in our hands. Stay with us as we continue the quest to uncover the mysteries and tales behind more fascinating coins and delve into the rich world of collecting while celebrating the stories that connect us all through the currency we pass through our daily lives. Until next time, keep exploring, keep collecting, and remember that within every penny lies the potential for a remarkable story just waiting to be discovered. Next! Today we embark on an extraordinary journey into the realm of rare coins and uncover the astonishing story of the 2002 D1 cent coin, a simple penny that, due to its remarkable errors and mistakes during the minting process, has garnered an incredible valuation of $38 million. You may be wondering how a small piece of currency worth just 1 cent could ever be worth such an astronomical figure, but as we dive deeper into the intricate details of its production and the circumstances surrounding its creation, you will come to understand the remarkable interplay of human error, minting anomalies, and the allure of numismatics that can elevate something as ordinary as a penny into the realm of the extraordinary. Our exploration of the 2002 D-penny reveals a fascinating tapestry woven with stories of craftsmanship, the essence of collecting, the thrill of the hunt for errors, and a community of dedicated enthusiasts who rally around the passion of numismatics. To kick things off, let's take a closer look at the context in which the 2002 D1 cent coin was minted. In the early 2000s, the United States Mint was navigating a complex transition in both technology and material, hoping to keep up with rising production demands while ensuring the integrity of coin quality. The shift to more cost-effective materials stemmed from increasing production costs and a necessity to maintain the viability of circulating coinage, leading to the continued use of primarily zinc core pennies plated with a layer of copper, a change that would ultimately contribute to several anomalies that collectors now seek. As we plunge into the minting process of the 2002 D1 cent coin, we must examine the exact errors that emerged from the operations machinery during that time, which left collectors astounded and investors clamoring to own these coins. One significant error that surfaced was related to the improper alignment of dies when striking the coins. When the dies, the metal stamps used to imprint designs onto the coin planchets, are not aligned accurately, the result can lead to coins with overlapping designs or even off-center strikes that disrupt the aesthetic integrity of the piece. The allure of flaw and imperfection becomes a beacon for collectors who recognize these off-center strikes as rare trophies, valued for their uniqueness and the stories they tell about the trial and error of the minting process. These misaligned coins can come in various forms, with some displaying significantly more striking deviations than others, capturing the interest of enthusiasts eager to distinguish themselves in the competitive world of coin collecting. The rarity of these off-center strikes means they can demand high prices at auction, propelling their status beyond mere currency and into the collectible market dominated by passionate individuals who cherish the stories about each coin's journey from the mint to their hands. Another set of mesmerizing errors to arise in the 2002 D1-cent coin production relates to what collectors call donut errors, which occur when areas of the coin's surface fail to be fully stamped, resulting in noticeable recessions on the surface or even vacated sections where designs intended to feature elements like the Lincoln portrait or the phrases United States of America and E pluribus unum appear halfway or not at all. These donut errors captivate collectors because they are both visually striking and stark reminders of the beauty of human oversight, showcasing authenticity that sometimes creates an emotional connection to the past. The combination of errors, misalignment and donut variations collectively attracts collectors and investors alike, appealing to a wide range of tastes and appreciation for the unexpected. The 2002 D1-cent coin also gained notoriety due to the presence of additional stress and wear on some of the specimens created during minting. Whether caused by machinery malfunction or production line contamination, the coin sometimes exhibited unintentional scratches, scrapes, or even the remnants of chemical reactions that marred their surface quality. While one might think such wear would detract from a coin's value, in the case of error coins, it often does the opposite. Collectors frequently view these coins as rare curiosities that possess character and intrigue, showcasing a narrative of craftsmanship right within their imperfections. The stories shared within the numismatic community surrounding these coins influence their market demand, as word of thrilling discoveries can analyze the potential of further finds, leading to bidding wars where prices inflate dramatically based on anticipated rarity and the desire for such unique artifacts. As with any commodity seeking maximum appeal among collectors, knowing how to grade and authenticate these error coins is crucial in ensuring both buyers and sellers can assert proper valuation in a sometimes unpredictable market. The significance of professional grading cannot be understated. Coins professionally graded by services like the Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation lend credibility to their condition and rarity, equipping enthusiasts with the confidence needed to navigate the often murky waters of the coin market. These grading services utilize robust standards to determine a coin's grade, from poor to perfect uncirculated, allowing collectors to gauge how well a coin has retained its essence and beauty over time. Coins that receive higher grades hang on to their respective monetary values, meaning that a 2002 D penny with a mint error in immaculate condition could easily sell for multiples of its base value, facilitating the excitement that saturates the collectible coin landscape. Beyond the tangible characteristics and conditions of the coins themselves, the 2002 D1-cent coin is representative of our evolving relationship with currency as it adapts to technological advancements and changing economic climates. As we interact with our own finances in increasingly digital ways, tangible instruments of currency become symbols of nostalgia and connection to our history. Every collector who handles a 2002 D penny feels an intimate kinship with previous generations who used this very coin to exchange goods or services, creating a narrative that deepens their connection to this piece of currency. The thrill of holding a coin that may feature mistakes truly amplifies the allure of numismatics as something far beyond mere economics, a heartfelt exploration into the intricate dance between innovation, tradition, and revenue generation. In the world of error coins, narratives play a crucial role in establishing connections among collectors, sharing tales that evoke the sentiments of others who have stumbled upon similar finds. Enthusiasts often recount personal stories of how they discovered coins, whether they were dug up from the back of drawers, unearthed from the depths of coin jars, or found hidden in treasures they've inherited. These threads of discourse create a rich culture around numismatics where common experiences bind individuals together, leading to dynamic exchanges, discovery, and a passion that spans generations. The societal implications of these narratives can shift how people perceive currency. Instead of viewing pennies as disposable or of little value, they become cultural artifacts steeped in history and experience, mirroring a collective journey through time. As the story of the 2002 D1 cent coin continues to unfold, its context within wider economic frameworks must be acknowledged as well. Coins of significant value like this penny command attention, showcasing how commodity markets ebb and flow alongside cultural currents. The current economic landscape often influences numismatic trends, driving individuals to seek tangible investments amidst stock market volatility or inflation concerns. Coins characterized by unique minting errors could stand as hedges in uncertain economic climates, drawing collectors eager to protect their assets from the unpredictable scenarios, opting for investments rooted in rare pieces of cultural currency. As the conversation shifts from collectors to investors, one might consider how the narrative of coins increases in depth and breadth with the shifting landscape of the marketplace, hence transforming singular finds into movements of value held by a dedicated community. Additionally, we must take a moment to reflect on the opportunities for growth within the world of numismatics as technology continues to permeate every aspect of our lives. From online coin auctions to social media platforms dedicated to coin enthusiasts, information is easier to access now than ever before. This shift has leveled the playing field, allowing new collectors to enter the world of coin collecting with relative ease. Websites and mobile applications provide instant access to information on current trends, guides to counterfeit detection, and grading tips, making the process of exploring and collecting error coins like the 2002 D1 cent coin more approachable for novices looking for excitement within the realm of numismatics. Collectors are no longer confined to libraries filled with dusty books but can connect with enthusiasts from around the world, sharing insights and advice that inspire collaboration and stimulate engagement within the community. Through vibrant online marketplaces, collectors bid enthusiastically for rare coins, including the valuable 2002 D1 cent piece, helping to amplify their values beyond levels previously thought possible. As demand rises, we learn more about how the mechanics of the market shift over time, revealing the ways in which the relationships between coinage, artistic expression, and economics evolve, and showcasing how the allure of error coins shines bright amidst changing tides. Next! Today we are set to embark on an enthralling journey into the world of rare coins, focusing on a remarkable numismatic phenomenon, the 1981 1-cent coin, which has astonishingly reached a valuation of $69 million due to its unique errors and mistakes during the minting process. It's incredible to think that a simple penny, which once circulated without much thought, could transform into a highly sought-after artifact valued in the tens of millions. But what exactly makes these particular coins so special? To find the answers, we will delve deep into the fascinating story behind the errors that emerged during the minting of the 1981 1-cent coin and explore the ways in which human oversight and machine malfunctions led to the creation of items that are now highly prized by collectors and investors alike. Our journey begins with understanding the context of the U.S. mint operations in 1981. During this time, the mint was working diligently to adapt its production techniques and materials to align with the evolving needs of the economy, particularly as the nation was facing a period of high inflation and fluctuating metal prices. The switch from the traditional bronze coins to an alternative composition predominantly made of zinc coated with a thin layer of copper reflected economic adjustments, but it also created the perfect storm for production errors to occur. The minting procedures are detailed and meticulous, but mistakes can and do happen. In 1981, a series of unusual errors emerged, capturing the attention of coin collectors and investors determined to seek out pieces that defy the odds in both quantity and desirability. One of the most striking errors found on the 1981 1-cent coin is the infamous double die error. This occurs when a coin is struck multiple times by the same die while it is being produced, leading to the appearance of blurry or ghosted images on the coin's surface. In the case of the 1981 penny, certain specimens exhibit double strikes on various elements of the coin's design, particularly around Lincoln's portrait and the inscriptions that adorn the front and back of the penny. These anomalies create stunning visual mutations, where outlines appear exaggerated, and the details are duplicated in an unusual fashion. The allure of these double-die coins lies not only in their rarity, since only a handful of examples exist, but also in the undeniable beauty of their flaws. Collectors value these unique pieces not only for their potential financial appreciation but also as stunning representations of craftsmanship, error, and history. The double die era represents one avenue through which the 1981 1-cent coin transcends its denomination. It becomes a narrative thread that connects collectors with moments in time, where rare coins serve as living history, embedded with stories of human creativity and error. While double die coins are remarkably intriguing, the story of the 1981 1-cent coin does not end there. Several other notable errors also emerged, further enriching its allure. One such error involves an unusual misalignment of the dies during the minting process. When dies are improperly aligned, the resultant coins can appear off-center, causing designs to not fully imprint on the blank planchette or leaving them skewed towards one edge. These misaligned coins exhibit a distinct character, showcasing a fascinating and intentional imperfection. Collectors often seek out coins that exhibit misalignment because they represent a volume of minting oversights that elevate their collectability. The thrill of acquiring a misaligned 1981 penny is heightened by the knowledge that such pieces are rare, and the value of the misaligned coins grows as collectors vie for ownership. The reverence bestowed upon these misalignment errors reflects a broader understanding of the way human ingenuity, flaw, and imperfections capture the emotional essence of coin collecting. In the context of the 1981 1-cent coin, the rarity of misaligned strikes further compounds its desirability. The market dynamics surrounding these errors push prices skyward as collectors reassess the value of commodities long considered commonplace and rethink the broader narrative around the currency we use every day. The world of error coins thrives on the pursuit of rare pieces, where hidden opportunities lie in otherwise ordinary objects. Moving beyond the misalignments and double die errors, we also explore the notion of flaws induced by wear and contamination. Sometimes, coins mint can exhibit unexpected imperfections due to contaminants present on the dies or planchette, creating curious examples with unique visual characteristics. In 1981, several pennies were produced with noticeable surface imperfections alongside areas missing inherent design elements, creating visual anomalies that puzzled collectors. These surface errors, whether they manifest as scratched finishes or faded markings, serve as exciting reminders of the processes that shape our currency, wherein even the most ordinary penny can hold extraordinary stories. The idea that a simple mistake could produce a coin of profound value reverberates within the coin collecting community, inspiring collectors to search through bags of change, optimize their sorting strategies, and even discover hidden treasures as they sift through everyday currency in pursuit of the elusive error coin. With the horizon of discovery wide open, this active community showcases perseverance and dedication as collectors embark on thrilling hunts for that next extraordinary find. The deeply rooted social aspect of numismatics plays a vital role in elevating the 1981 1-cent coin's value, uniting enthusiasts in a shared passion where members network and exchange tips on evaluating and identifying potential errors. Platforms such as social media, dedicated forums, and organized coin shows have become the communal hubs where collectors converge to showcase their portfolios, share stories, and hype new discoveries, breathing life into the concept of participation in the world of numismatics. These interactions foster camaraderie and stimulate new growth in the marketplace. As stories spread, demand can surge effortlessly, skyrocketing the value of specific coins, such as the highly coveted 1981 1-cent penny. An additional noteworthy aspect concerning the 1981 1-cent coin centers around the grading process, which plays a critical role in determining a coin's monetary worth. Professional grading from reputable services such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, provides authenticity and condition assessments recognized by collectors and investors alike. A coin's grade not only supplies insight into overall quality but also significantly influences its potential value. Interestingly, many error coins, such as those from 1981, can endure further valuation boosts based on their specific errors. A double die specimen with a high grade could command a significantly higher price than a wear-stained one. In this way, collectors begin to appreciate the balance between error rarity and overall condition as they build their collections and make investments in coins with remarkable histories. As we reflect on how the 1981 1-cent coin achieved a staggering valuation of $69 million, we must also consider the broader context of how economic conditions shape values throughout various asset classes, including coins. As we face rapidly changing markets, tangible collectibles can maintain their worth and allure, attracting potential investors seeking hedges against inflation and economic uncertainty. Coins embodying various minting eras have often been viewed as treasures amidst the chaos of fluctuating asset classes, offering both collectors and investors a sense of security. The relationship between economic fluctuations and the rising prices of era coins like the 1981 penny intertwines uniquely, paving pathways for renewed interest in numismatics as a viable avenue for investment during times of economic uncertainty. Additionally, as conversations around perceived value evolve, we begin to recognize how collectors approach the 1981 1-cent coin as more than just a commodity. It becomes a piece of history, a symbol of past craftsmanship embodied in metal and minting. Coins such as the 1981 penny serve to remind us of a time when financial transactions were rooted deeply in tangible currency, echoing the values of craftsmanship, art, and history in each minting mishap, enhancing their allure as distinctive artifacts of human creativity and ingenuity. This narrative resonates particularly well among collectors who find connections to both their personal histories and collective experience, leading the way for a commitment to preserve, share, and appreciate the stories inherent in their coins. As we take a moment to appreciate the stories encapsulated within the 1981 1-cent coin, we must also reflect on the ever-evolving landscape of coin collecting that demands continuous learning, adaptability, and excitement. New collectors entering the fray drive a resurgence of interest in numismatics, enabling previously obscure coins to garner entire communities captivated by their stories. This new generation of collectors aids in the rediscovery of era coins, contributing to a broader appreciation of numismatic history. As stories surrounding era coins gain traction through social media platforms and online forums, fresh perspectives allow a seamless transfer of knowledge to flow within the community, allowing for vital connections to develop within this passionate space. Engaging discussions surrounding era coins, such as those present within the vast landscape of the 1981 1-cent coin, dovetail beautifully with the themes of curiosity, collectability, and belonging that unite numismatists across generations. Next! Today we will unravel the fascinating story of a seemingly ordinary piece of currency that has gained extraordinary value due to a series of unusual errors and mistakes, containing a narrative that speaks to the heart of numismatics, the 2004 1-cent coin, which now commands an astounding price of $22 million. You might wonder how a simple penny, intrinsically valued at just 1 cent, could end up being worth millions of dollars, and this journey into the world of rare coins will illuminate the intricacies of era coins, the thrill of discovery, and the compelling tales that unfold from the tiny details of our currency. To understand the significance and the reasons behind the astonishing valuation of the 2004 1-cent coin, we must first delve into the minting process and the errors that occurred during its creation. In 2004, the United States Mint was immersed in a complex landscape of production and technology as it sought to adapt to rising metal costs and inflation. One of the significant changes during this time was the continued use of the zinc core versus copper alloy for producing 1-cent coins, a transition that began in the late 1980s but had its challenges and implications as production ramped up. In the midst of this transition, a multitude of errors began to surface during the minting process, which ultimately led to the creation of the highly coveted era coins that we now seek in coin rolls and collections. The first major type of error that arose during the minting of the 2004 1-cent coin was the infamous double strike error. Coin minting employs a series of precise dies that imprint designs onto the flat metal planchet, and if a flipping malfunction occurs where the planchet is struck multiple times, it results in what collectors identify as a double die effect. In the case of the 2004 penny, this error prominently displayed the outlines of Lincoln's portrait and inscriptions on the coin as blurred and duplicated imagery, which gives the coin a striking appearance that distinguishes it from its uncultured counterparts. This error captures the attention of collectors who appreciate the unique blend of beauty and imperfection as it reflects the artistry and craftsmanship inherent in the minting process. As the allure of these double-struck coins grew, so too did the intensity with which collectors pursued their discovery, with avid hobbyists scouring through piles of change searching for these unique anomalies that tell a story of chance, craftsmanship, and history. The double strikes serve as both remarkable specimens and coveted troves for collectors, elevating their interest beyond simple currency into realms of artistic representation and historical significance. Beyond the double strikes, another compelling error arose from the 2004 minting process in the form of misaligned dies, where one die, the one used to stamp the design, was not centered properly against the planchet during the minting process. Misalignment can lead to striking results that may feature Lincoln's portrait or other design elements floating off the edges or appearing lopsided on the coin's surface. Collectors hold a deep appreciation for these misaligned pieces as they manifest the imperfections in manufacturing that can elevate common sense into sought-after finds. The thrill of discovering a misaligned 2004 penny transforms the mundane act of coin collecting into an exhilarating treasure hunt where hobbyists stoke one another's excitement while sharing tales of extraordinary finds. This increasing awareness of misaligned errors urges collectors to dig deeper, often spending time poring over coins that most individuals would dismiss, only to uncover hidden gems steeped in history. Additionally, the coins minted in 2004 bore witness to interesting surface imperfections caused by contamination originating from dust or foreign substances on the production line, which led to unusual textures or spotting on the penny's surface. This type of error can create curious variations that excite collectors, as some examples exhibit unintentional designs that make them starkly identifiable among a sea of ordinary coins. These oddities provide a glimpse into the realm of coin production, showcasing the combination of technology, material, and human intervention. Collectors often marvel at the telltale signs of production oversights, coming to appreciate these flawed gems as pieces that bridge gaps between the aesthetic appeal of flawlessness and the charm found in individuality and uniqueness. The appreciation of these coins encourages collectors to engage with the very act of sifting through everyday change, knowing that the next extraordinary find might be lurking just beneath the surface. Moreover, the nostalgia associated with the 2004 1-cent coin mirrors a growing trend throughout the numismatic landscape. As societies evolve toward cashless transactions and digital currencies, the fondness for physical currency solidifies collectors' dedication to keeping the history alive. Understanding the narrative behind a coin like the 2004 penny illustrates how the connection to tangible money fosters a sense of stability and nostalgia. Each penny may encapsulate the latent history of transactions that once were. This interplay of memory generates a thriving sense of excitement among those who seek to unearth the seemingly insignificant artifacts from our government's mint, intensifying the sense that coin collecting takes on a deeper significance than mere monetary value. It becomes intertwined with personal history and a connection to broader cultural experiences. Furthermore, the rise of social media and online forums has been vital in the evolution of the collector community, allowing for rapid information sharing and fostering discussions surrounding rare finds, such as those present among the 2004 1-cent coins. As collectors showcase their discoveries online, they inspire curiosity and engagement among others, creating vibrant communities that continue to drive up demand for error coins like the 2004 pennies. The excitement derived from these shared moments compels individuals to delve into their personal change jars, spark conversations about coin history, and, ultimately, shatter the framework for how coins are valued and perceived in everyday interactions. With constant chatter about coin collecting, the supply and demand dynamics shift swiftly, propelling prices into the realm of exceptional financial opportunity. In many cases, information gleaned from these comprehensive discussions culminates in bidding wars during auctions, where eager collectors outbid one another for a prime specimen or specific error coin. As myths and stories surrounding the 2004 1-cent coin gain steam, anticipation mounts regarding its potential as individuals scout and analyze incoming auctions that promise hidden treasures. This interactivity serves to cement the importance of numismatics not just as a hobby but as a series of strategic investments encapsulated in the currency we use daily. Another critical aspect in the overarching narrative concerning the 2004 1-cent coin relates to the grading process inherent in the numismatic evaluation. A key component influencing the worth of coins involves the grading system, whereby coins are assessed on a scale from poor to mint state, determining not only their condition but also their market value. Professional grading services, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service and Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, provide authentication, which greatly influences a coin's valuation in the collector market. A well-graded 2004 penny bearing notable errors, be it a double die or misaligned strike, will likely command a greater price than one that is only recognized for its unique traits but has limited quality. This grading directly correlates with both the potential investment opportunities that collectors seek and the avenues available for trading or selling these extraordinary finds. The emergent recognition of the complexities surrounding error coins also serves as a reminder that authenticity is paramount in the collector market. Grading services not only assess quality but also the legitimacy of the errors themselves, as coins pass through layers of scrutiny before valuation, giving collectors the confidence necessary to drive their acquisitions and further enrich the numismatic experience. As we journey through the economic landscape influencing the elevation of the 2004 1-cent coin to an extraordinary $22 million, we must also contemplate how the fluctuations in the economy impact collectors' sentiments. During times of economic uncertainty, tangible assets often come to be held in higher esteem by investors and individuals alike, with rare coinage taking center stage as collectors seek more stable investments during stormy economic periods. Error coins are often viewed as dual-led investments, combining the potential for financial return with a rich collecting experience, ultimately creating deeper connections among participants in the hobby during uncertain times. This intersection of economic forces and coin collecting opens further discussion surrounding the inherent value of history through currency, leading collectors on journeys through time as the coins they possess intertwine with the fabric of American culture. Additionally, we cannot overlook the profound emotional connections that can be established through the narrative surrounding coins like the 2004 1 cent. Every story has a degree of humanity embedded within it. When collectors share their experiences with specific coins, they communicate a deeper bond not only with the coins themselves but with each other. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and engage with us as we continue to uncover the intricacies of the numismatic landscape. Today, we are diving into an absolutely fascinating chapter of numismatic history surrounding the 1994 1-cent coin, a piece of currency that, despite its mundane appearance, has become one of the most astonishing collectibles in the world due to a series of unique errors and mistakes, which have collectively propelled its value to the staggering sum of $15 million. That's right, a 1-cent penny can be worth more than many houses. You may be wondering how a simple coin could reach such heights, and today, we will explore the intricate details of how minting errors create immense value in rare coins, focusing on the 1994 penny in particular and the various anomalies that make it so coveted in the eyes of collectors and investors alike. In 1994, the US Mint was operating amidst a complex backdrop of evolving technology, production demands, and changes in materials used for coinage. As inflation surged and production costs rose, the mint continued its trajectory of producing pennies primarily from zinc, plated with a thin layer of copper, leading to a few unintended pitfalls during the actual minting process. This change in compositional material significantly impacted the quality control processes, as errors began to emerge at a higher frequency than observed in earlier years. One of the most notable and critical errors that surfaced during the minting of the 1994 1-cent coin was the infamous double die error. This error occurs when a coin is struck multiple times by the same die, causing the coin to feature overlapping images or blurring in the design elements. In the case of some 1994 pennies, certain coins have been found displaying distinct traces of this double strike, making them truly unique and aesthetically appealing to collectors. These especially rare pieces boast beautiful blurs surrounding Lincoln's portrait and the lettering that adorns the coin, creating a particular splendor that stands out among the sea of ordinary pennies that circulate every day. As collectors and enthusiasts began to discover these double-die coins, they became fascinated by the stories that each one tells. Each double-struck penny embodies serendipity, where the collision of craftsmanship and error resulted in an extraordinary piece of currency that captures the imagination. This incident serves as a reflection of the unpredictability that can occur within any production process, especially in a field as intricate as minting, where metal, machines, and human intervention converge to shape our coins. Beyond the double-die errors, the 1994 1-cent coin also reveals a variety of misalignment errors that further elevate its desirability among collectors. Coins can exhibit misalignment when the dies used to strike the coin do not align properly with the blank planchet, which can result in a design that appears offset or skewed. Misaligned strikes often result in characters of the design being pressed off-center, leading to whimsical and unusual aesthetic qualities that differ markedly from their properly aligned counterparts. Collectors pursue these gems with a fervor, understanding that misaligned coins such as certain 1994 1-cent specimens are not only precious but also serve as reminders of the human aspect inherent in production. There are always opportunities for error and uniqueness that beckon collectors and investors alike. The misaligned errors add an element of mystery and charm, enticing collectors to sift through the myriad of pennies they encounter, fueling their passion for discovering rare pieces that speak to the broader narrative of what it means to collect. In addition to these significant minting errors, the 1994 1-cent coin also bears witness to minor but intriguing imperfections resulting from contamination or other manufacturing issues. While most coins emerge from the minting process with a consistent finish, those affected by unexpected variables often exhibit unusual textures or markings that can contribute to their collectability and story. For example, a few coins minted in 1994 may showcase scratching, discoloration, or faded elements that reflect the imperfections that accompanied their journey through the minting process. Each of these attributes deepens the story encapsulated by the coin, creating a richer narrative that engages collectors in a shared love for uncertainty within the realm of coins. As prospective collectors dig through rolls of change or scour coin dealers for these particular pieces, the thrill of finding a penny imbued with a story, forged in the crucible of human error, fosters community connections and enriches their appreciation for numismatics. The rise of error coins like the 1994 1-cent piece also echoes broader societal shifts, prompting reflections on our relationship with currency as we navigate through an increasingly digitized world. As cash transactions decline and more people embrace electronic and digital payment methods, the nostalgic allure of physical currency fosters a renewed appreciation for coins as tangible assets that preserve historical moments. Each 1994 penny represents a snapshot of the economic and cultural landscape of the time, linking us with the lives of those who once used these coins to buy everyday goods and services, and sparking conversations about the value and history embedded within our currency. The pull of the 1994 1-cent coin embodies not just its artistic and historical significance but resonates with the emotional connections established between a collector and their finds, urging individuals to examine their piles of spare change with curiosity. After all, the next coin you find could very well hold immense latent value. The popularity of error coins, particularly those like the 1994 penny, has also been amplified by the existence of vibrant collector communities that thrive on shared knowledge and the allure of discovery. Engaging platforms such as social media, online forums, and myriad websites dedicated to coin collecting have opened avenues for enthusiasts to connect, share insights, and bond over their shared passion. This increased accessibility allows rookie collectors to tap into the vast wealth of information made available in real time while also cultivating an appreciation for the nuanced elements of collecting error coins like the 1994 1-cent coin. Discussions around precious finds can spark excitement, with community members exchanging tips on where to look for rare coins, how to preserve them, and specifics about grading and investing. The ability to curate a narrative around these coins and share stories of good fortune creates a tapestry that binds collectors together as they work towards the common goal of cultivating a mastery over their hobby. Furthermore, the role of professional grading services is crucial when navigating the world of error coins, directly influencing the valuation and desirability of coins such as the 1994 1-cent piece. A coin's condition is evaluated through grading, with well-known services such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, providing official assessment. Coins that carry a higher grade, particularly those that feature significant errors like double dies or misalignments, will therefore attract much higher prices in the marketplace. The importance of grading establishes a framework that collectors must navigate, ensuring that they not only acquire prized coins but also understand how the various elements of rarity and condition work together to inform value. When it comes to the vibrant community tied to error coins, the grading process acts as a backbone that reinforces both authenticity and trustworthiness in transactions. Establishing clear standards for quality, grading provides buyers with the confidence needed to invest in error coins, investments that can prove lucrative as their rarity and intrigue cause their market values to soar over time. The incredible valuation of the 1994 1-cent coin at $15 million also highlights the intersection between economic contexts and numismatic appreciation. During periods of economic fluctuation, households often turn to tangible assets like rare coins as safe havens, allowing them to hedge against economic instability and change. This draw toward physical assets amplifies interest in coins featuring quirky errors, creating marketplace dynamics that allow their prices to increase significantly as collectors seek stability amidst volatility. The overwhelming nature of these investing tendencies transforms error coins into both collectibles and financial strategies, culminating in energetic auctions where bidders compete for coveted pieces of history. Buyers and sellers alike recognize the value of the coin beyond its face value. A 1994 penny with an error isn't merely spare change, it's a potential treasure steeped in history, artistry, and a shared journey across time. Moreover, reflecting on the emotional ties that bind collectors to their coins further emphasizes the muse of seeking such rare pieces. The thrill that emerges from uncovering a coin with an intriguing error encapsulates not only the financial prospect but also the sentimental connection embraced by enthusiasts. Stories of discovery rooted in moments of excitement or nostalgia invariably enhance the value of the coins themselves as collectors build their portfolios, lending each piece a story and personal significance separate from its monetary implications. This blending of personal experience and economic investment invites collectors from various backgrounds and perspectives to find commonality, showcasing how numismatics has the potential to cultivate community, sharing not only the values of coins but also the stories that surround them through a vast tapestry of insight and heritage and happy collecting.